Doesn't it feel good when somebody says something nice to you? Doesn't it feel good when somebody says a kind word or does a nice gesture or just out of the blue gives you a nice, genuine smile? Doesn't it feel good to you? Have you ever gotten a compliment by somebody that you were not expecting to get a compliment from? It happened to me the other day. I was in the Macy's parking lot looking for something on the ground that my niece dropped. And she was on FaceTime with me as we were looking for it together on the phone. And I found it, thankfully. And on my way back to the car, a guy rolls up in the parking lot, driving real slow. And as I am about to cross, he rolls the window down. Now, first of all, it's cold as I don't know what out here. So, I'm like, oh, ho, 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 what you doing? And he rolls the window down and he says, have a blessed day. What? And I turn and I'm looking like, oh, okay. And I say, you too. Have a blessed day. So I start to walk around the back of his car. And then he says, just know you're made in God's image. Oh, thank you. And you are too. I wasn't expecting it. It was very kind of him to say that. That put a smile on my face. Someone saying something kind to me. When somebody says something kind to you, how do you feel? Doesn't it just change your whole demeanor, your whole attitude? It just makes you think like, oh, that was very nice. Thank you. And then he proceeds to say, just know that you are blessed and highly favored by God. Now, y'all know me and songs. I instantly thought about, I don't know if it's the Clark sisters or Karen Clark shared. You are blessed and highly favored. Thank you. I just hear it. Just know you are blessed and highly favored. One of my songs. But anyway, that was unexpected. Like, okay, the have a blessed day, we hear that all the time. But you're highly favored and you're blessed by God, that's not something you're expecting to hear in the Macy's parking lot. So just having him say that, and for me not to even be like you're in your own world trying to figure out what's going on, still being aware, but I was like, okay, where did that come from? Well, thank you. It made me feel so much better. So whenever you get a compliment, don't you feel good? So I don't know what happened, but it made me just feel so bubbly inside and happy. Like, thank you. Yes, I'm blessed and highly favored. Thank you. I'm off to Target. So I found whatever was in the Macy's parking lot. Off to Target I go. I'm in Target. Going through the main aisle. I'm there to get toilet paper, paper towels, avocados, milk, whatever. All the things that I needed that day. So I'm in there and I happened to see a lady with a very cute, she had like a bob with a swoosh bang to the side. But the color of her hair is what drew me to her, because her hair was purple. And then I'm sitting here like, I got on a purple shirt. Anyway, I didn't have on a purple shirt that day at Target, but I got one on today. Purple's my favorite color, just so you know. But her hair was purple, had like multiple shades, beautiful. I couldn't just walk past her and not tell her. So I told her, and she was just like, thank you, honey. So sweet. So sweet. Again, she wasn't expecting that, but her frown turned to a smile. She was beautiful. It lit up the Target. And I just love that she, took that compliment in, and it just made her feel a little bit better, I'm sure, about herself, because she wasn't smiling before I said it. But I really love the hair. So just giving somebody a compliment can help them feel a little bit better. When we pass kindness on to somebody else, maybe I just passed it on to her because the man passed it to me. I don't know. But if you hear somebody say something kind to somebody else, doesn't it make you think like, oh, that was nice? When I think about someone receiving a compliment or giving a kind word and how it just makes me feel all nice and warm, doesn't it make you feel all nice and warm inside when somebody says something nice to you? You want to spread kindness and goodness in the world as opposed to negativity. There's so much, as I say all the time, so much negativity out here. Why not be positive? Why not give somebody a smile? We need to make people feel a little bit better, especially in this world today where everything just seems so negative. Oh, I can't stand it. As I think about people who are losing their homes, and some people have lost their lives in the wildfires, and it just devastates me every time I look at the news and see the devastation, the loss. It's sad. Like, it just saddens me. Just all the different terrorist acts that we hear on the news, all the different violent acts that we hear on the news. We want to combat those things with positivity as much as we can. And so I just want to spread that message out there today, that give somebody out there a hug, some love, a compliment, a smile, or something to help combat some of this negativity that we have going on today. Just makes me want to put some positivity out there today by sharing that story of the gentleman in the Macy's parking lot and then the lady in the Target. Just be positive. Just try to give somebody some kind words, compliment them. If you don't want to, open your mouth and say a compliment, just smile. Just smile. Smiling at someone can just change somebody else's day. You don't know what they're going through. You don't know anything. We don't know anything about anybody that we don't know, right? So why not spread a kind word? Why not do a nice gesture? Why not? Because I'm sure it makes other people feel good just as it makes us feel good, right? So when somebody says something nice to you, compliments your hair, your nails, your eyes, your smile, whatever it may be, doesn't it make you feel better? So just do the same for somebody else. Spread a little positivity in this world. I think about the guy I guess he's on TikTok and Instagram. I'm not sure, but I see him on Instagram. And he has a sign, and the sign says, "Give me a hug if you need one." Or he always says that I love you. He says I love you to strangers all the time. But we have to think about strangers out in these streets who never hear that. There are people who don't hear I love you. There are people who don't get hugs. And so for him to be out there and spreading love and kindness is such a genuine act, and it's so helpful for people to help boost their morale, help them feel a little bit better. So when the guy in the Macy's parking lot said to me, "You are blessed and highly favored. You are made from God." What? Thank you so much. And then he just drove off. I just felt so good after he said these things. And my niece was on FaceTime with me. So I was like, "Did you hear what he said? Did you hear what he told me?" Kindness. Kindness goes such a long way. And I want you to spread some kindness to somebody today. And I wanted to share that message because it was something that I just feel like we need to have in the world today. I just wanted to spread kindness today. Give somebody a happy thought, give you a happy thought, make you feel a little bit better that we are out here loving on you. If we love you, I love you, I should say. Let me make that personal. I love you. I just hope the best for everybody who sees this video. I hope the best for everybody out there in the world today. I just hope for more kindness and more happiness and more love to be spread to lots of people who don't necessarily have it. And I think for a lot of us who do share love, get love on a regular basis, is something that we take advantage of, but we have to be grateful that we do have a family that loves us and cares for us, and that we have friends around us who show us all the love. There's not a lot of people don't get that. So just by that man telling me, "Have a blessed day. You are blessed and highly favored by God." Thank you, sir. Unexpected and so appreciated. I just wanted to share that with you. Thank you so much for being here. Take care, and I'll see you on the next video. dynamic or how you was feeling, like you might have been down. They said, oh, you look really nice today. And then your whole, I want to say aura. What is the word? Just your whole demeanor changed. There we go. I just feel like when somebody just opens their mouth to give someone a compliment, like the other day when I was in Food Lion or at the grocery store, and I saw somebody, oh, where was I? Lady had nice hair. Target. I was in Target. It feels good when somebody says something very unexpected, like you're going about your day, you're in a zone, you're running tasks, doing things, running errands, I should say. And next thing you know, you hear somebody say, have a blessed day. Spreading kindness out into the atmosphere, out into the universe, just making people feel better. It's always good when somebody pays you a compliment, tells you something nice, makes you feel good about yourself. And it's unexpected. That's the main thing. Like, what? Where did that come from? Okay. Thank you. Make sure that you are out there giving people compliments, making people feel better about themselves. We just never know. I always see sometimes on Instagram the guy who walks around with a sign saying that I need a hug today, or I need some love, or whatever it might be. Tell me about your problems. Give me a hug if you feel like you need one. There are a lot of lonely people out here in this world walking around upset, angry, not feeling loved. And if you are one of them, just know that there's somebody out there who does love you. I love you.